My dad always told me the first generation start, the second make it, and the third break it. To think that the business may be done, it put a kind of hole in your heart. So Pete was my grandpa. He's the one that started this. His real name was John Melton. Somewhere in his growing up, he got nicknamed Pete, and it just stuck with him, so he just kept it. It just went on, and he started the business and named it Pete's Diesel Repair.
My dad actually started it just as a tune-up shop, then got bigger, of course.
So my great-grandpa, he adapted. He brought in more people. We started building engines, working on trucks for other things than fuel.
We hired other guys that would have been long-time Cat mechanics, even at some mechanic shops that were Cat certified. And they worked on it, and they helped train me too. So we learned from guys that were trained on them from the factory.
We work on engines. That's one of our main things. That's what we pride ourselves on. We like to rebuild engines. We're good at it.
The reason we really, as an independent, like to work with the Cat is they're reman parts. They're a reliable motor, they're dependable, and if you need them worked on, you can get them worked on.
Pete Diesel and Cat both care about their customers. They want them to have a quality product that is going to last them for what they paid for it.
Cat owner, they're Cat owners for life. They love them, they want them, and honestly, I love to work on them.
An owner-operator, that's their livelihood. They need their vehicle to stay on the road so they can keep making money. So if we can turn out a good quality product for them with Cat parts, then they can keep trucking. Because if they're down, they have no other way to make money. So of course, an owner-operator is going to very much appreciate a quality product.
I had him rebuild a 3306 for me 15 years ago. Pat worked on it. It took him about 5 days, and he picked it up, put it back in the machine. It's still running. It's running great.
It's very rewarding working on trucks and to get something that's broke and you fix it and make the customer happy.
Back when we started this, as far as the independent dealers, there was probably 12 or 13 in the valley. I think there's 3 now. And just because they didn't have any generations to take it over, or if they did, they broke it. My dad always told me the first generation start, the second make it, and the third break it. Well, I was the third, and I wasn't gonna let it break it because I loved it too much.
I know that my dad swells with pride. I do too. I love coming here every day, seeing what we have to work on, see what goes out the next day, and seeing what we can accomplish in that day with our crew and our family.
I think it was the strength of the way we were brought up, the family, to talk things out, make things right. And another thing that's really made us strive is our mechanics, all of them, and we just had a guy retire, he's 78. He only retired because his health made him retire. He told me he would work here until he couldn't work here no more, because we treat every mechanic like they're our family. Our average guy's probably been here 15 to 20 years.
My whole heart and soul is in this place. Has been ever since I started working here. I want to see it go further and get better.
When I see my son Briar get here in the morning and actually take the business on as he's the sole owner, the pride that he takes in his job is very rewarding to see.
I want to keep growing. I would love to have this place stay here forever, and I'd like to pass it down to my future generation eventually.